So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to know not to master your technology, but how to become a YouTuber in this video. So usually we do tech videos on this channel. This one's a little different. I mean, we're about to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel if you guys haven't been paying attention. And it's just mind-blowing, but we're going to talk more about that later in a separate video. Do a giveaway when the 100,000K does arrive here. And I know this video does stray a little bit from technology, but if you're going to become a YouTuber, you gotta, these things I feel like it's my duty to share with you. I can't just keep, growing and, being selfish and not share totally like how I did these things, because I feel like, becoming to this point, there's a lot of things I learned. And if you're going to be, you're doing these things to inspire others is another motive I have. It's something that drives me to become the best I can be and then inspire you guys to do, if you want to have a tech channel, if you want to have a YouTube channel, or if you just want to have any kind of, any kind of career, just to see others shining, you can shine as well. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I don't want to talk about these cliche topics like, some people talk about on YouTube how to become a YouTuber. They say just like, oh, just start with whatever you have. We will talk about that a little bit later, but that's just technical stuff. Number one, you got to know your purpose. So one thing I did, before YouTube even started, and this is something I haven't told, really, I've never told you guys, but I'm gonna share with you here. I knew my purpose. So you got to know your purpose. You got to know why it is. And I still know to this day why it is that I am doing this channel. So I actually, it took me like 3 months to figure out why I am going to do this channel, or what the purpose behind it is, and what my life purpose is, and how to, what I want to accomplish here with this channel. And a lot of the things that, I set my goals for are actually happening right now. So that's a huge one that you want to keep in mind before you start a channel, because, it's like a ship. Like if you got a captain and he don't have his purpose of where he's going, where do you think that ship's going to end up? It's going to end up somewhere in the sea, and some pirates are going to come get you. Pirates of the Caribbean action. No, you get what I'm saying though. A captain's got to have a purpose for where he's taking his ship. You got to have a purpose for where you're taking your, your channel. So that's huge. Know your purpose behind why you're making your channel. The next one is to get your mind right and become aware of the intentions behind the videos that you're making. So I'm always going to advocate positivity, have positive intentions as to why you're making each video. For me, I make videos that I think are fun, entertaining, as well as informative and knowledgeable, that help people become much smarter with their technology and understand the technology. I mean, to the point where they're going to be the tech person in their house because they watch so many of these videos on this channel, as well as other channels are awesome tech channels on YouTube as well. So get your mind right and have good intentions, because if you don't have good intentions, more than likely you're not going to create good results. But if you do, you're not going to feel like you did something that was worth doing, and over time it's going to come back to you. Like, you just want to make sure that the videos you're making all have good intentions. So here we get on to the more technical reasons as to how to become a YouTuber, and that's just start with what you have. So a lot of people are saying, well, I don't have that expensive equipment that this guy has, and I don't have that camera, and I don't have that microphone. You see this thing right here? Well, I'm talking on the Zoom, but do you see this thing right here? I'm only monitoring audio. This little microphone that comes with the iPhone can plug right into your smartphone and create decent enough audio for almost anyone to listen to. If you watch some channels, you'll see people doing I'm going to say a podcast, or, a live chat, and they'll be talking on these because the built-in microphone on them are quite good. Now, I'm using the Zoom. This is also another decent microphone right here. You could see right there, it's like a $75 microphone. Audio is important, but just start with what you have. I started with an iPhone 4S. This is the camera phone that I started this channel with. So think about that. Yeah, I started this channel way back in probably 2-3 years ago, maybe like 3 years ago. Didn't start going consistently on it until like 2 years ago. But I started with the 4S. So keep that in mind. Start with what you have and just work with what you have until you can get what you need to have to continue to make this thing grow. People think that they see this channel now and they're like, oh, you got all these phones and give me one and blah, blah, blah. I worked for these so we can continue to make videos on this channel. My next tip to become a YouTuber is do not shoot random videos that make no sense and only make sense to you. YouTube, you got to treat it like a two-way street. People want to see something, we got to give them. This is a mistake I made early on. Early on, I was a little bit like, I'm just going to make whatever videos I like. Nowadays, I definitely take into consideration videos I like first, but also videos people are searching for. This way, we have a match. So think about it. If you want to really make a video and there's someone over there who's actually, wants to see that video, you got to win right there. So basically, how do you do this? So how do you know what videos people want to see? So you go in the YouTube search bar, when you type in a search, the suggested results, right there is going to give you pretty much everything you need to know what people are looking for. You can use websites like Google Trends to see what's trending. You can also go ahead and search in the forums. Not always do you have to do a video that's trending. Sometimes there's a niche topic that people want to see that nobody's making a video on. For example, like, smaller phones I used to do, there's a lot of niche phones. There's a niche phone called the ZTE Z Max 2. This phone was a success on my channel because not a lot of people were putting a lot of content out on it. So that's an example right there. You take something, you go to a forum, you see what the people are talking about, what they want to see, you make a video on that, or you can go to YouTube and see what people are searching for. You can also ride the trends, and we do that a lot because technology is advancing. We gotta stay on the trends, like the iPhones and things like that, and the Galaxy S8, the Note 8's coming soon. We're gonna have that on the channel. So that's just a way of technology. But if you're not doing a tech channel, a YouTube channel, yeah, you want to make sure that you're doing your SEO. It's called search engine optimization, because you are really going to struggle if you don't start making videos people want to see. That's just a tip from somebody who's been doing this thing a long time now. The next one is take action consistently. And I don't mean just one video a week. In this era, you need to make at least 3 videos a week if you want to take YouTube seriously. People want content, and content is coming out rapidly. There's teams of people out there. Around here, I do this pretty much alone, like the videos alone, but I realize that I got to take it seriously and do it daily because, there's other people making channels that you got teams of people, and it just proves that, I don't compete with them, but there's just proof that, people want to see content daily. They not always daily, but people want to see content a lot. So be consistent, take action consistently, and you will see results. It's just the way it works. You get what you give. You give a lot of, you give a lot of quality. Don't take it for granted. I don't mean just make some crap videos every day. That just don't make sense. You give and you will receive. And then you just keep giving, you keep receiving, and we all win. You have great content. The viewer has great content. The creator continues to do what he loves to do. He gets to continue creating, and that's what I love to do. So that's what I do on this channel, and I hope that inspires you guys as well. Okay, so the last one on the list is going to be, don't just start YouTube to become rich and famous. Now, this is something that a lot of people do. I could see like businesses who already have an established business, they're coming on YouTube because they want to increase their revenues and their profits and stuff like that. Well, that can be done because they already have an established business and stuff like that. But for solo YouTubers, which I'm kind of targeting here, you guys want to basically, start with, like I said, your purpose, why you want to do this thing, and realize that there's money to be made. Don't forget about money. There's a lot of money to be made in YouTube. All the money that is to be made in YouTube is due to you knowing what you're doing, like your purpose, and you giving value to people. And the man who gives the most value is going to receive the most. So you continue to do that and you will earn. But if you come into it like, oh, I'm just trying to earn off these people, they're going to sense it because, it's just not, to me, it's not ethical. To me, giving, you got to give truth. Like, you got to give what you truly feel, what you love to do, or it's not going to be received well. And even if it is, it's going to be caught on to eventually. So the money that's made in this channel, for example, so the money that's made on this channel goes back into the channel. So a lot of people see like, oh, Nick, you got all these iPhones. Those iPhones came from the revenues from the channel to create more, videos. So we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep creating videos, just keep supporting the channel. But this is not about me. This is about you guys. And yeah, like I say, have your purpose. Don't come in it just to be rich and famous, because I don't think that's the way to go. I think you're not gonna be feeling good after a while, because once you get it and you realize, oh, I just did this to get this, and now like I have no reason anymore, then you're not even gonna want to do YouTube videos anymore. And then everybody's gonna be like, what? This dude was just in it. And then they're gonna just all unsubscribe. And if they don't unsubscribe, your channel's just gonna go rock bottom, because it's gonna be caught onto eventually. And it's just not the way to go, in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on how to become a YouTuber. I went in depth here. I shared with you a lot of points that, aren't very mainstream. I think some people just talk about the technicalities about how to become a YouTuber. There's more that goes into it, hard work. You got to work hard on this. People think that, oh, you just make videos, that's all you do, get a real job. Just don't listen to that crap. Real job. YouTubers work like 10 hours plus a day who really take their channel seriously. This is a business. YouTubers pay taxes. Remember that. YouTubers pay their taxes too, just like anybody who has a real job. So keep that in mind. Anyway, this was Nick here, helping you to how to become a YouTuber in this video. Regular tech content resumes after this one. I just really wanted to share this. This is something that, I'm coming up on 100,000 subscribers, and I feel like it's my duty to inspire you guys, to keep going, to create maybe a YouTube channel, or even, some of these things I mentioned in this video, you could like put into whatever you want to do if it's not YouTube. Anyway, have a great day. I will catch you all in the next one. Be sure to be well, and peace.